Hello everyone and welcome to another war recap, and this time we're gonna see the war against Onehive Invicta. In this specific video we're gonna see some beautiful Town Hall 9 attacks that are gonna summarize pretty much all kinds of attacks that we're using after the update in Town Hall 9. So as you've seen, the difference was 3 stars only, and what actually gave us the win was a couple of fresh attacks: Town Hall 10 against a Town Hall 10 and a Town Hall 11 against a Town Hall 10. Both were fresh hits. You can see that in the previous video, and on this video I'm gonna focus on Town Hall 9 attacks. So the first one is a mass Valkyrie attack by Yogesh. He's gonna use Earthquake spell in the lower left part of the base. This is going to open pretty much 50% of the base. The upper compartment is probably alone 25% more, and the rest of the base is gonna get wrecked by the Valks. So we kinda invented this kind of strategy, the mass Valks, with the heals. Usually I'm using all heal spells with no earthquake spells, but as you can see it's very effective with earthquake spells as well, not only in farming but also in war. By the way, I made a crazy attack right now against a fully maxed Town Hall 9 in farming with max heroes as well, and 3-starred it with one heal spell left and the king fully alive. So probably in the next few videos I'm gonna show this attack as well. So as you can see, the Valks and the heroes are going through the base very easily. Queen is still alive, using the ability now. Only 2 cannons and 1 mortar are left. He's using a couple of minions to get rid of it. It's always useful bringing a couple of minions, and they can definitely help against ground defenses on this base. You've seen that in the outer ring there are many ground defenses, and in this kind of bases it is very effective bringing minions. So the second attack is going to be another famous attack that we're using in the clan a lot, and this is going to be the Zapquake Dragon attack. So usually it starts with a walking queen, and the goal with the queen is getting as many air defenses as possible. One of the air defenses is going to be zapped. There's also the double Zapquake attack where 2 of the air defenses is being zapped. If you want to learn how to do this attack, just check out my Zapquake guide. I made one a while ago and it is very effective as well after the update. So Queen is gonna use on this one to take out 2 air defenses. Those are gonna be the one in the left part, in the upper left part of the base. One is gonna be Zapquaked, and this is gonna be the lower one, and 1 air defense is gonna be left. So when there's 1 air defense left, you usually wanna bring a Lava Hound to take out some traps on the way, but also shield on that air defense and on the queen, and this way it's gonna allow the dragons some more time to survive until they get to the air defense. So one of the tricks that I'm always showing in my videos is charging the queen, and you've seen that used on the Lava Hound when there are many defenses shooting at the queen, and you don't want to use the ability too early because you want it to be used in the future. You just drop a rage spell, and this makes the healers heal much faster, and this way the queen can survive through much more defenses. So in this case, king is used to clear up a bit of the buildings outside the base, and now the dragons are going into action. You can see the Lava Hound is released almost in a perfect time. You want to release the Lava Hound in a way that no dragons are gonna be hurt, and in this case the dragon, one of the dragons died I think, and only now the dragons are gonna get close to that air defense. So a bit lucky over here because that Lava Hound is dying now, and that dragon, I think he doesn't have a lot of health, but he's gonna get this base very easily. Even the queen is gonna shoot down the enemy queen, so it makes things a bit easier. But even if your queen is not gonna reach that area, the enemy queen is gonna die by those dragons. There are so many dragons left, and even if one is gonna die, it's not gonna make any difference. So very nice 3-star by Valkyrie, and we can go to the next attack. So the next attack is gonna be another Zapquake attack, but this time it's gonna be used with Lava Hounds and Balloons. So first of all, he's dropping the Walking Queen. Wall breakers are getting through the wall. You want to get access to as many air defenses as possible, and I think that from this spot he's gonna get a good view on 2 of the air defenses, the lower ones. One of the air defenses is gonna be zapped, and the rest are gonna be taken out by the Lava Hound and the Balloons. So in this case, when you're not using dragons, you gotta make sure that you have a way to take out the queen, and in this case he's using a very smart move on this base, dropping jump spell right into the queen area, and then the king, once the king locks on the queen, she doesn't stand any chance. Even though it's a max queen, it's also a max king, and this way he's getting rid of that queen very easily by using a jump spell only. So queen is now getting rid of the enemy lava hound, and once that happens, again with the charge, she's gonna take out those two air defenses. So only one air defense is left. He's using something like 3 lava hounds on this one, and this is definitely something that I recommend. Even if you're left with only one air defense, you want to bring 3 lava hounds, because there are so many air traps in the base that 4 of those black air traps can definitely kill 2 of the lava hounds, and this is the reason that you want to bring 3 of the lava hounds. Even if one of the air defenses is left, even if two air defenses is left, 3 lava hounds is usually enough, and you're gonna see that he's gonna wreck this base for 3 stars. So balloons are slowly going to that Wiz Tower. After the update, the Wiz Towers are a bit buff, so it made those air attacks, those lava hound attacks, a bit tougher, because many balloons are now dying. Those Wiz Towers got more hit points and are doing more damage, so it is definitely much tougher, and we definitely see less of those attacks being used in wars. So I'm definitely not happy about that, because as you guys know, I'm an air guy and I really like the air attacks. Well, the Valks as well, but the air attacks also. And I'm very disappointed about this fact. But you gotta adjust. This was the update, and we're gonna adjust. We will keep getting the 3 stars, and as you can see, we're getting more and more of those. So the next attack, by the way, in this video, I'm trying to show as many types of attacks as possible, so you can see what still works in Town Hall 9 after the update, and well, you cannot see what doesn't work. I think that pretty much everything still works. It just became a bit harder because there's only 3 minutes to do those attacks, and also some defenses got some buffs, and the Valkyries were nerfed, so it is definitely tougher 3-star in Town Hall 9s, but I don't think that this is something bad. I actually think that it's good, because before that, Town Hall 9 became a bit too easy. Maybe on this one they made it a bit too hard, because we actually struggle on Town Hall 9s. We're having troubles clearing all of the Town Hall 9s in tough wars like this one, and we have to use the Town Hall 10s to drop and attack Town Hall 9s, and this is definitely not something healthy, and I think that we're considered a good clan. So if a good Town Hall 9 clan is having troubles with clearing all of the Town Hall 9s, it means that maybe it's a bit not fully balanced. So there are definitely things that should be considered over here by Supercell, in my opinion at least. Let me know in the comments if you think other things, if you're happy about this update, if you're not happy about this update. What do you guys think about your wars? How did they change? Are you guys still struggling as well against Town Hall 9s? Or maybe things became better for you guys? I don't know. This is the way I can know, if you comment on the video, and I'm actually reading all of the comments, so this is definitely a good chance for you to communicate. And basically, this is the attack. Got another 3-star, and we're gonna see the last attack for this war after the cleanup is end. So a very nice overkill over here by King Kenobi, and the next one is gonna be, and actually the last one, is gonna be by Random Task, and this is gonna be a golavaloon attack. So we haven't seen those in a while. He's dropping some earthquake spells, and this is definitely something that is not usually used in air attacks, but on this one it gives a huge advantage on the base. He's gonna get the queen, he's gonna get 2 of their defenses, and most likely he's gonna get that air sweeper as well. There's a dragon in the clan castle, but it's gonna be totally useless against a level 30 queen. So 2 air defenses are gonna be left over here. He's gonna bring 3 lava hounds, there's 1 rage spell left and 1 haste spell left, and now he's starting with the balloons. So definitely not the best idea on this one, because he's dropping them right into the air sweeper. I would actually start the attack from the left or from the top and do it a bit differently and give the queen a bit time getting rid of that air sweeper. I mean, it was pretty fast, but still, usually you don't want to attack in the beginning right into the air sweeper. It gives the base that you're attacking a bit of advantage, and usually you want to avoid that. But on this one, he's gonna get the 3 stars anyway. Notice how much damage those V-stars are doing. They're just killing so many balloons. And right now it's very dangerous because there are many balloons that are gonna be bunched up and that V-star over there, but he's very lucky that the queen is in the place and she's gonna help out with those attacks. If you're new on the channel, I would love if you subscribe. Many more contents are gonna be coming for Town Hall 8, 9, 10, and 11. And of course, don't forget telling your clanmates about the channel. We'll see each other in the next video. Bye bye.